Hello everyone, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I have a pantry restock and refresh for you today. My pantry, as you can see, is a little messy and it needed some love. So I'm gonna restock all the snacks and clean the pantry at the same time and kind of reorganize it, zhuzh it a little bit because it needed it. I am so glad you're here to experience this with me. It turned out, I think, pretty nice. If you like my content, a like and subscribe would be amazing. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go. We're going to start out by breaking down all the boxes that I've piled up over the weekend here. Does anybody else do that? Like, the recycle bin is not that far from me, but the thought of taking all of my boxes to the recycle bin is just not what I want to think about. So I just stick them in here until there's too many boxes and I get overwhelmed by them. Anyways, I have big plans for this pantry and I'm really excited to redo it. Hopefully sometime in the near future. Picture countertops, a drinks fridge, higher shelves that match. It's gonna be, outlets. I'm really excited about outlets. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be pantry goals. I just need to do it. Anyways, I am going to get all of the empty pieces out of the pantry, all the things that need restock, get all of that out, and then I'm gonna go through and just kind of clean up the pantry. There's a lot of stuff on the shelves in the wrong spot. There are a lot of appliances that I need to go through and kind of thin it out. And I have my little helper Callum for a little bit. He is always game for a little bit of organization and cleaning and helping me make decisions. So it's a fun project to work on the pantry. I'm grateful that I have a pantry. But it kind of gets away from me sometimes. Here I noticed that my bags bag was torn and all the bags were falling out of the bags bag. Oof. Do you have a bags bag? I find it very handy, especially here in Oregon. You have to pay for bags unless you bring reusable ones. And I often forget my reusable bags. And thankfully they're only 5 cents, but 5 cents adds up. Like, you don't think about it. Oh, it's just 5 cents. And then you have a lot of bags and you do the math in your head and you're like, geez, Rhea, bring your dang bags next time. So I am repurposing a bin. It had our camping bins and plates and stuff in it, but I decided to move those into storage with the other camping gear and put all of the extra pieces for my Instant Pot, the little tray things to stick in there and the rings and some my KitchenAid stuff in there so that it's easier to find because it kind of was just getting strewn all over the place. But yeah, repurpose what you have. And I did use one of my bags for the camping stuff from my bags bag. So, I mean, at least they get a job eventually. So I guess it's not 5 cents wasted. And now I'm just trying to get all of the appliances that I am keeping in order. I got rid of one, and it was my, food processor, which I've talked about before. Finally decided it's time to give up and get rid of it, and I did. I don't know, do you move things around a lot when you are organizing things, or can you just see it and everything, you see where it all goes? And it's really easy because I feel like I have to move everything a number of times before I get it. And I'm like, yeah, this is it for now. And this is it for now. See? Ooh. Now it is time to contemplate the next step. I don't often come in with like a full thought out plan when I do my organizing. I kind of just act, right? Just in the moment. I work well under pressure, I guess. But just trying to figure out what's going to work, what can go where. And, you don't always have, well, I guess I don't always have the same foods all the time. And so one space will need to become a new space for something else, if that makes sense. But I never have like a full thought out plan. I wish I did. I wish I could think that way. But also, like I said, I do work well under pressure. So it kind of works to my benefit sometimes. But right now, the biggest hurdle was finding where to put this cake holder container thing. It was new, so it didn't have a home. And so I had to completely reorganize my pantry, almost solely so I could fit this cake holder thing in the pantry. That wasn't the only reason. My pantry was getting really messy, but the catalyst was the cake holder. I've said it 3 times now, and I can't think of the name, the container for desserts. There we go. Oh man. But look, home. Does anybody have a reject candy jar? Because that's what this jar is. This is the reject candy jar, which I feel like speaks for itself. It's just full of all the candy that nobody really wants to eat. And every once in a while, we just go, all right, well, it's time to eat the reject candy. And as you can see, we don't really. But I also have my secret delicious grown-ups candy that I just hid. I do share it sometimes, but just not all the time. Every year, my mother-in-law gets this Bon Maman. It's an advent calendar, and every day is a jam or jelly. And they're all very delicious, and it's very exciting. But we inevitably get a little bit behind. So I needed to get creative. Now I'm going through and rotating all my cans. My sweet little Alice, she likes to come in the pantry and play with the food in the pantry. And inevitably the rotation gets a little off. I do want to get like holders for all the canned goods and everything, but I'm waiting until I do my magical, awesome pantry redo. So I'm making it work with how I know how to do it. So right now I am fixing the cans, getting them all rotated. So, oldest is in the front. And I think, all things considered, it looks pretty good so far. Now it's time to restock all the snacks. My kids have been asking for all of these snacks all day, and I was like, you gotta wait until I get it all restocked, you guys, and then you can have some. But yeah, I'm getting it all restocked. I like to do like hopefully 80% organic food. And nothing against inorganic. It's just what we prefer, and I find that digestively I do a little bit better. So there's kind of a unique blend of different types of snacks and things, but I'm always really thankful when stores like Costco have the options that I prefer in bulk. And Miss Alice, I think, goes through a box of applesauce probably every 2 weeks. It's kind of getting out of hand, but the bunnies were a big hit this time. have both cheesy bunnies and cheesy goldfish, and I would just say that anything that is a vessel for some type of cheese is worthy of being in my home. I'm doing this in vain, the cereal thing. My kids don't like cereal. They hardly ever eat it. This was my attempt to get them to be like, yeah, Mom, cereal's awesome. Not the weird organic stuff you get, but this store brand cereal is delicious and amazing and I love it, but it didn't work. They do not discriminate when it comes to disliking cereal. And now Connor and I get to eat just a lot of cereal. Is it bothering you that all of the bags are pointing into the pantry? Because it's definitely bothering me and I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. But again, I have to move everything probably 100 times before I'm like, yeah, this is it. This will work for now. Okay, it's coming together. Home stretch. We'll just have a little bit left to organize, but those snacks, I feel joy seeing them all in just their spot. Everything is full and saying, hey, I'm a snack. Come and get it. That felt weird coming out of my mouth as I said it, but I am who I am. But almost done. I'm so excited. Okay, we did it. We have restocked and refreshed my pantry. Look at it. Oh, it looks good. Look at all those appliances in their homes. And all of the candies are now organized so you can freely pick your rejected candy and give it a home. Cookbooks. Don't pay attention to the one roll of paper towels that's facing the wrong way. I am so sorry. All of my proteins, they're delicious, by the way. If you haven't tried Ghost, I'd give it a try. They're pretty darn good. And all of the extra snacks so that all of my snack bins can be fully stocked at all times. Oh, it's a good day. I could go on and on about how wonderful it feels when something is clean and organized. And it's going to get messy again, and I'm going to have to do it. And I'm going to feel these amazing feelings again. And, I'm okay with that because I feel amazing right now. Look at it. Look how nice it looks. Oh, I'm so glad you were here with me for this. If you enjoyed this and you like my content, please, 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 please give it a subscribe and a thumbs up. I upload every week. I do shorts, all the fun things. I love sharing all of this with you. I really enjoy it. I love to watch it myself, and I'm just so happy to be here and to share my crazy little brain life with you. My brain is kind of weird, and I just am really excited. So thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.